15 months into that job, that the company that owned that park ran out of money.
Yep.
And I kept that thing for 8 months trying to keep that alive, and it almost broke me.
We're taking a trip. We're gonna shoot up to Jiminy Peak, which is in Massachusetts, right over the border from New York. Small family mountain. A guy has been following me. We've become friendly. He runs the Snowcats up there, so we're gonna go up there, we're gonna run the Snowcats, learn how to do that. I love checking them out as I'm up at the mountains, watching them go up and down at night with their lights. So stay tuned, check it out. New Jersey State Police, baby. That's what they do when they want to control traffic. They're doing construction. They landed a helicopter on the parkway for a medevac. You know, they got too many damn fucking people in this state. I think that people, they get stuck in their head with anxiety, and this pertains to life, but you hit certain lows in your business and in your life, and you're frustrated and you're run down. You know, your body gets anxious, you run it down. And the best thing to do is just move, because then when you're moving, your mind doesn't have time to focus on all these negative thoughts in your head. I'm dying, I'm gonna go broke, I can't pay my mortgage. Like, just go to work, just go to the gym, get on an adventure.
So like Ryan was just talking about, I think it's about movement, right? The movement, it ignites the brain, it gets you moving and shaking and gets your brain running. Now, I don't know what we're in for here. Who knows what's going to come of it. I think you get out and about, sometimes they may be busts. I don't think this one's going to be a bust. I think this one's going to be awesome. But it's about getting out and about and not stuck in that routine. So my wife was away for the weekend. I was manning down the house with my newborn baby and my 6-year-old. And she got home last night and bam, my bags are packed. I'm out this morning. And I was just touching on the fact that might sound crazy. You might think, hey, your life is chaos, but I think that's what it takes, and you got to capitalize on the opportunities. Most people would sit home or say, hey, I got to do my mundane routine, and there's opportunity out here. We're going to find it.
You know, back in the day, men were out like gathering food. They were protecting the land. Like, they were gone all day or for multiple days at a clip. Even going back to when my grandfather was, you know, the father of his kids, you know, call it 40 years ago, 50 years ago, same thing. Those old school guys, they were out working all day. They didn't come home and take care of the kids. The kids barely saw their father. Whether that's right, wrong, and different, I don't know. But as a dad, it's really hard to be with the kids every day. And it's crazy because I've provided myself this lifestyle to kind of work from home, but I won't lie, like, I need to get out on these trips. Like, I need to get the fuck away. It's not even from my wife. It's from the kids at times. And someone may see this and be like, oh, he's a fucked up dad. No, I'm not. I spend more time with my kids than most people. And I think, you know, we're not really meant and wired to do that. My wife, on the other hand, my daughter could get in bed with her. It's 6 in the morning, and she go, I want to go in the shower. I want to go in the shower. And she'll do it for a half hour. I'll explode by 2 minutes. I would explode. They're just built different. And I think men need to be out working. I think men need to be out gathering. I think men need to be warriors. I think men need to go achieve shit. That's what we're meant to do. And I believe women need to be in the homes, taking care of the home, taking care of the kids. That doesn't mean if you're a female you can't have a career. But I do believe that we've gotten so far away from the society of like what men do, which is why so many are sadly killing themselves at an alarming rate. And women hate men because they don't respect the fucking pussy that's in the household with them because they can't provide or protect shit. And then he's depressed because he ain't getting any tail. I mean, it's a vicious cycle. Men just got to get back to being men.
Take back control. I don't think a lot of us realize the negative patterns that we get ourselves into, and we're the only ones that can pull ourselves out, you feel me? Come on. Yeah, I read some books to start my year off. My mama uses $100 bills
so,
to wipe her tears off.
The one thing about coming up to all these small town mountains, especially up in New York, and they're all over, you almost kind of time warp. You seem like you were in like a time machine and you go back some good amount of times. Don't get me wrong, they have some new age stuff up here and people have built some new houses, but you know, for example, look, you're going past this graveyard. Like, this is like a truck graveyard. Put the camera out there real quick. Look at all those old school pickup trucks.
Those are old.
Old, dude. There's a ton of them too.
The newest ones from like the 60s.
Those are some old trucks. So the reason I say that is that you come to these towns and these people kind of like, you know, I don't know if to be jealous or I want to pull them into, you know, the 21st century because they're able to live a simple life. They're in the mountains, but it really is like jumping in a time machine. And everybody always wants to go, I want to go back to that time in my life. But you only remember those good times or those little vibes. And maybe you have a different perspective now of what you didn't appreciate back then that you appreciate now. So how do you fast forward that to the life today? There's things that you hate about your life today, and this is what I just try to do. There's things that you hate about your life today, but there's also some really good things that in another 10, 20 years, you're gonna look back and be like, wow, that was really some good shit. That's another bedroom. There's a lot of bedrooms in this place. This is more of my vibe. I don't get down with like, you know, certain style places. Just don't get down with it. Not who I am. Big Trav. Cool. So we're here with Carter. We met on Instagram. How many years ago? When did you start following each other? I don't even know.
3 or 4 at least.
Yeah, maybe 3 or 4. How do you originally first start seeing me?
The podcast.
Podcast?
Yep.
Good shit. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Good shit. We're gonna keep rolling with some more. Anyway, he's sponsored by Piston Bully. He's a excavator by day. He's rocking a Snowcat by night, hustler, taking care of his family. He was kind enough to let us come up, kind of teach me how to run the Snowcat a little bit. We're gonna shoot some film on it, so make sure you stay tuned. So Carter, give us a little lowdown on what's going on in the back of this setup, because you're not just plowing with the front, the back tiller's doing some work.
So the tiller's basically a giant drum with teeth on it, and it spins super fast, and the machine itself is like an in and out machine from elementary school back.
Mm-hmm.
Snow goes in the blade under the tracks, and what comes out is hopefully good quality snow.
Clean.
Yep.
A lot of these, I call it small town America, small mountain towns, especially in the Northeast, due to some of the snow issues the last 10, 15 years.
Yep.
You have Vail properties and a lot of these bigger conglomerates coming in and buying them up because they're struggling.
Right.
And I personally feel there's not enough promotion with them. This is only 3.5 hours from Jersey.
If it wasn't for New York City and Jersey, this place wouldn't exist, I don't think. And
I mean, how could it? I mean, there's not a ton of people in this local population.
you see the plates and the license plates on the cars that are here. It's New York and Jersey, some Connecticut, some Mass, but most of the Mass ones are locals.
So now when you leave here during the day, are you going to check on jobs?
So I've been burning the candle at both ends, but
It catches up, man.
it's always nice to meet people. I'm probably a week away from being able to not have to do that for a while.
Yeah. It's too cold.
Too cold, and I'll just be waiting on other trades, so I use that to my advantage.
How much do you sleep during the day?
I normally shoot for like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
And then I wake up at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'll get here at 10:30 and do it all over again the next day.
How far is that ride for you? 25 minutes?
Yeah, not even. All night. And 3 miles an hour.
Your boy's in your lane. What's up with that?
He probably wants to get out and talk. Yeah, see the cable wrapped around that boat?
Yeah. How long will it take it to fix that?
Something broke. Yeah, the part I think they said will be here on Friday.
I'm sure this shit breaks all the time.
It comes in waves.
Yeah.
We'll have like a month of no issues, and then 1 week. It only takes a week, and everything will back up and be broke. You can go through all the school that you go through, and they don't teach you anything because they don't want you to know.
They don't want you to know, dude. They don't want you to know.
And unless you have
even the
balls
traditional
to go get out and find the connections to learn that stuff, you'll never learn it.
Bro, even the guys that went to school for financial planning, like, it's very surface what they teach you.
Right.
Like, some of the wealth creation tools or strategies I've learned through my clients planning, some of these guys didn't even graduate high school.
Yeah.
And they're just, they're either in the real estate world or they've, built a manufacturing company, construction management, whatever it is.
Yep.
These guys have just figured it out. And as you're going through life and you have these different scenarios and situations come up, you're learning different shit at that level.
Yeah.
And listen, there is levels to it. Money makes money.
Right.
But even yourself, you're a new business owner. I don't know what type of revenues you're bringing in, but you shouldn't pay any fucking tax right now. Unless you're trying to get more loans.
No, I pretty much, it's like under $1,000 a year for me.
Yeah, you gotta
get it.
You have to, dude, or you won't survive.
The biggest thing with excavation is you just need so much shit.
Yeah.
So
the heavy equipment's expensive.
You think like, oh, I'm done buying stuff, and then you're like, nope, that'll make my life easier. Buy that. And by the end of the year, you spend so much that it's like
it's nothing left.
Right. But I had a great first 2.5 years, and then I got in. It was a trailer park septic job, so every trailer was getting a new tank. All the tanks were getting bumped to new fields, the whole nine. And I'm like, I'm gonna need like an excavator to do all these tanks. So I bought a 20-ton machine, and I was like, perfect. This is a 4-year job. I got a 5-year
loan
on this. I'll pay it off. It'll be great. Well,
it's always the thought, right?
16 months into that job, the company that owned that park ran out of money.
Yep.
And I kept that thing for 8 months trying to keep that alive, and it almost broke me. I was like one coffee away from no money.
Yeah, not being able to pay bills.
I gotta get fucking rid of this thing. This is like killing me. As much as I wanted to keep it, I had to save face, even though I lost a very useful thing. But, I knew if I didn't get rid of it, I wouldn't need it at all, because I wouldn't have it. I'd be working it.
Now, what you'll do next time is you'll look for another job that you can use that thing on, and if you don't find one in 3 months, you get rid of that thing right away. But there's a great lesson, right? The lesson there is I went and anticipated that I'm going to have this job for 4 years,
right?
Because I have a contract,
right?
And they tell me that I'm going to be here for 4 years, putting in X, Y, and Z. That's going to make me X,
right?
And then the place goes belly up.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden you went and laid money out for this job, and you got what, 1.5 years into it?
Yep.
And now it's gone. So you didn't make any profit there. You lost because you picked up that machine,
right?
Which you can write off,
right?
But the funny thing about write-offs is like that's great, but if I don't have money,
right,
I don't give a shit about my write-off. I need to pay my bills.
Yeah.
But you'll never do that again now. So what did you do? You end up like just giving that machine back? Like you probably couldn't sell it, break even.
I actually made out pretty well, so.
Good.
Because when I bought it, it was super cheap, and then everything got expensive. I'll never see a boom like that probably in my years again, but everything jumped so much that my depreciated machine was still cheaper than a new one, but it was like,
It didn't lose value.
yeah, it was, the market kept up with what I still owed on it. I'll probably never see that again.
If I slip, everything slides. I don't get to breathe, you bum. If I live, everything dies.
Starving Marvin, dude.
Want to explain our morning so far?
Yeah, so we got up at 3:30. You know, I'm an early riser, but that was pretty early. We went to bed at like 11 after the football game. Yeah. Thankfully, we're not drinking right now. But got to go meet Carter. Great dude. We're up on the mountain for about 4 hours, helping groom all the trails. Went to the top, got some sweet mountain shots, but really just got to know Carter. He owns an excavating company. His dad's a pretty big builder in the area for a long time. He's very business-minded, and what I discovered is he actually wants to own that mountain one day. He doesn't know how. He doesn't even know if the owner will sell it to him, who's 80 years old. But he knows he has all these ideas for it. And I love to meet people like that who have those types of ambition. But Snowcats are really, really unique machines. So it was cool to get in there, see how it works, see how you operate it. And I hope that you guys enjoy it.
You don't have a clue. Cool.